Carolina's missed their last 5 shots from the floor. Bounce pass, get out, and Lubin the dunk off the nice feed.
And again, it's been successful. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Here's R.J. Davis, a floater, tie it up again. Here's Davis into traffic for Withers. R.J. Davis got it. Turnover. Under 2 to play. Bounce pass for Davis. And he'll wheel back out and gun for 3. Ball moving.
Cadeau, Davis, Trimble, Withers, and Washington. All 5 starters are returnees. Cadeau, and what a cut by Davis.
What's in the Raptors at Penn State?
We went to the Sweet 16. The sad thing is we got to hang it.
Davis!
To play here in the first frame. Davis, the step back. 8 points, couple of boards in just over 5 minutes. Davis challenges him though and wins. North Carolina can cut it to single digits. Davis for 3. Yes!
And if he's unable to get the 3, he'll open someone else up.
Oh, he gets open. What a pass that was. Cadeau finding his mate. Good box out there by Washington on Key. Davis the other way. What a finish. Step back behind the 3.
Great play by Akins and is recognizing exactly what his team needed at the time, just like R.J. Davis, the All-American.
Diabate. And eventually Carolina comes away with it. Davis right at Sears.
Randolph shoulders. I missed that.
Got to keep you honest, my friend. Inside of 7 to go in the first half. R.J. Davis off the screen.
To the basket and was able to finish.
R.J. Davis. Deep 3.
Scored yet, and that's been a problem. And it forces you as a guard to feel like moves like this. You got to create and take tough shots.
Yes. Down by 3, and Jaden Mustaf went Euroing by Davis, who read it well. R.J. Davis. Blow by on power for Lubin.
So while sold out, not completely filled at the Dean Dome today, there's Davis way downtown and nothing.
Walter Clayton Jr. is on the Jackson matchup, and he's not going to want to switch this.
Davis has been cooking. His jumper, got it. Yep, of the teams here, only one is unranked. Florida, the highest ranked, number 7. Davis bumping back and knocks in a triple.
Carolina, they look to move it.
Where they put pressure on you with the bounce.
R.J. Davis, 3. Got that one.
Late closeout. Finding himself after transferring from Belmont.
Davis working against Belladone. Got the shot and got it. R.J. Davis.
And that wasn't the play. He was to dump it in. Belladone had his guy on his back.
Davis knocks down a 3.
Here's R.J. Davis, who is 2 3-pointers away from the school record. Marcus Page on the bench has it, and Davis has just tied it. Awfully guard-dominated team. Jackson slashing, lost it. Recollects, finds Davis, and there's the record. 3 for 3 from the field. Powell didn't see Lubin inside. Deep shot clock, Davis. Foul, and he hits another.
To sort of run that open court kind of offense. They've not allowed the ball to go from side to side. They've done a nice job.
Davis crosses over and drains his 5th 3.
To the Louisville Cardinals today. He's here. He's on the Jumbotron. He's at midcourt. You remember when you used to not be able to do any of that stuff?
R.J. Davis off the mark. Carolina comes out of the timeout, and R.J. Davis 3. Now a scoop to the hoop. Fall for the Cardinals right now. They've missed 5 in a row. R.J. Davis, contact, counted.
As well, transition defense.
Animated coaching from Hubert Davis throughout. Oh, thread the needle. What a cut, what a pass.
Burton. Off. R.J. Davis, oh, what a seal. Pave the path.
Well, when you're a little bit smaller, some of your small guys have to really do the rebounding job. And
Quick look, Miller had it blocked, Edwards. Now Davis on the run. Through traffic, and Miller called for the block, score the basket. Washington for Davis. 1 on the clock over Yigitolo, and it goes!
Cadeau, here's R.J. Davis, pull up at the foul line. Good.
Baseline on O'Connell. Here's Jackson. R.J. Davis, a 3-over pass is good. And lost it on the dribble. Washington cleans it up with 9 to shoot. Back to R.J. Davis. All the way through, scoop and score.
5 minutes against Cal. That's excellent defense by Trimble, and here comes Davis the other way. Pulls up from 3. And then he has an open look for 3, not going to be there. And coming away with a rebound is Lubin. Here comes Davis. Oh, great pass. And great.
If that pass doesn't connect, it's the first pass to a fast break.
Davis. Boy, he has answered the bell today. Almost 7 minutes into this one. Davis takes it to the basket, lays it off beautifully.
37% shooting team in conference from 3, so they're capable.
Davis has really been so unselfish. 3:20 to go in overtime. Davis for 3. Yes, sir.
For Davis. R.J. Cadeau, they're going to give him all the space in the world. Davis will drain one as we expected. 2 teams desperate for a resume-boosting win. Davis in a switch with Diaz-Graham. Crossover dribble. It's pure. On the show again. Now at Davis, Lubin, screen and roll.
Can't go on with
Not against that guy.
Graduate student, 5th year from White Plains, New York, going to work on the switch, has Corin defending. Wow. Sweet pass inside to Lubin. The 6th year, Jalen Withers and Jalen Washington playing the 5. Guillermo Diaz-Graham out there for Pittsburgh. Davis takes the ball and the screen from Washington, now resets with 12 on the timer. A step back over Graham. Diaz. Davis pass, dumps it on. 1 minute left in the second half. Under 10 on the timer. Davis crosses over low. Step back long 2. Got it.
Back out for Davis. Shot clock to 8 as he flips it up there and hits the triple. They did such a great job for Dickey the other day, welcoming him back. Davis with a fall away, knocks it down.
I like where they're putting Cadeau, though. Playmaking position in the middle of the zone.
He bounces to Davis. Tries and fires 3rd 3.
Telling us today that they've maintained good attitude and continued to fight. Davis again with the clock.
Last year's ACC Player of the Year, directing some traffic. Shot clock to 7. He'll cross over and drive. Quick stop and sticks it. Powell will swing it. Davis thought about a triple. He'll drive it instead and made it. And he's off to the line.
Not going to go away. They continue to fight. Ron Sanchez has talked about his team doing this all year.
Oh, what a beautiful pass by Davis.
The fans here of Florida State basketball starting to celebrate each and every time they're going to see J. Leonard Hamilton on this court.
Davis with a long one and a 3-pointer. People tend to forget about UCLA. I'm not exactly sure why, but they continue to pick up great wins. That one knocked down by R.J. Davis.
Challenge of guarding R.J. Davis. He'll get the switch. Need2 clapping his hands, looking forward to the matchup against the reigning ACC Player of the Year.
Davis lifts.
And the ACC Player of the Year wins that battle.
Off the Trimble, shot clock to 7. Trimble to drive again, shot clock to 4. Davis swooping in and banks it in.
You know, we're going to have to see that on replay.
Particularly with the smaller lineup that Carolina's going to play with.
Exactly right, and he does shoot at a high percentage, 46%. Davis got it. Got an excellent look. Rebound comes to Trimble. Davis, the three-pointer coming. Got it. Around and out. Very talented kid. Pennsylvania Gatorade Player of the Year, Miami's highest rated recruit ever, and shredding the defense.
Infectious energy on this game. 38% three-point shooter. What could be his only college year. Davis with a pull-up pop. The switch on the big man Poteet will pass out of it, get it back from Cadeau. RJ with a step back deep one. It's good.
The offensive end, it kind of complements the whole threat offensively.
Boy, this lineup is just a death squad right now for Carolina. Davis off the turnover, bangs it home.
Has great hands, leads this team in deflections, and that's with missing several games with that shoulder.
He's on Davis, who buries a three into the corner to Withers. And a good decision to reset.
Carolina stopped turning the ball over.
Davis, another three. And a steal by Withers. The Heels are running again. Davis again.
Elliot Cadeau had a couple turnovers early. Carolina only had 3 turnovers in the first half, all of them in the first 3 minutes.
Davis, wow, again. What a night.
North Carolina only 15 points to this juncture of the game. Mainly because this man with the ball has been shut out. No longer. First half, who does that help?
Well, it helps Wake Forest because this is what they do defensively. They can stifle you.
Way downtown, and RJ connects. RJ Davis, the grab. Over 170 games in North Carolina. Fills up another one.
To the general manager of the Los Angeles Lakers as well as the Charlotte Hornets. Buzz Peterson also.
Here's Davis. Yeah, another triple. Winner moving on to the semifinal. Duke awaiting the winner. Davis catches, fires, hits it, and a giant three.
They really have, Angel, and you've had so many different players step up. We talked about the freshman from yesterday. Patrick Gumbo was 3 for 3 from the field as we watch RJ Davis with Batman and Robin are getting the job done for the Blue Devils.
On the drive, off the window, pre-shot by RJ.
Turnover ratio you want, but despite that, the Tar Heels holding a 4-point lead. This is Davis, pulls up, buries it. Cadeau, a masterful handle. Davis, deep shot. Well, they got Lubin right at the rim. Shot clock didn't reset, it's at 6. Davis, little bump, fires over BJ Davis, and he hits again. Look at the big fella move, the spin, just couldn't put it down. His first game in 3 weeks. Davis, transition bucket.
Oozing inside that defense, loose, picked up, vacuumed in. Davis, he'll go, shifting gears, set up and pop a three. Nice shot. Wow. That stroke, we're right on the angle here watching it. That stroke can't get any better.
They're going to have to guard him.
Davis, got it. Murray with a three, no! Rebound Washington. They've now missed 10 of their last 11 threes. Oh, got it again!
If they do score, it becomes a must stop.
Cadeau,
this is your guy.
Davis will rock it down the lane. Got it! What a play!